You look tired. I don't sleep well anymore. Because of your mother?
I've encountered divergence in the Force.
Located around a person?
Anakin, training to become a Jedi is not an easy challenge.
I want to do it.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
If the prophecy is true, your apprentice is the only one who can bring the Force back into balance.
Senator Amidala.
It's been far too long, Master Kenobi.
Anakin, protect the Senator at all costs.
Understood, Master.
Inhibitor chips in the brain make them more obedient than any original host.
The Trade Federation is to take delivery of a droid army here.
The Separatists are asking for a war, yet we fail to provide one.
Darth Plagueis could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
I won't lose you the way I lost my mother.
I'm not afraid to die.
I will sign no treaty, Senator. My fate will be no different than that of our people.
Do you see a person behind these eyes? Or am I just another damn machine to you?
Hello everyone, it is I, Kenneth Kelly, boss, CEO, and sole member of Jindo Productions / Entertainment. It is my pleasure, I'm so excited to show you this next project. This is something I've worked on over the span of 3 full years, I would think, maybe even more than that. That is, if you count the so many months-long hiatuses I have, just because of burnout, you know? So much went into this project as it is. This is a 3-hour Star Wars fan edit. Combines the first 3 episodes. Now, in its current state, it is still very flawed. I mean, this is version 0.1, the prototype. So before we start, I just want to mentally prepare you for some of these things so that you can try not to let it bother you. You have to look past the irksomeness and see the vision. First of all, I didn't have a Blu-ray to rip or scan. I had to load up a DVD and screen record the DVD in order to be able to get this to work. If you're watching this on like digital software, like if you're watching this off of like a disk drive, for example, you're gonna see it in 1080p with blurry graphics because it is an upscaled DVD image. What I want to do in the future is get Blu-ray footage and replace the DVD footage with Blu-ray footage so that it looks crisp and clear. Maybe even 4K. I would love to do a 4K edit. Secondly, part of making this what it is, I had to remove the John Williams soundtrack. I wanted it to be cohesive, but I also want to make jarring cuts in the film. Like, tighten up scenes and whatnot. So I had to remove the music and create new ones, maybe even add some more. What that does is also sacrifices a lot of the sound effect work. So I had to do the sound effects individually for this whole 2 hour and 40 minutes that there is footage. But because I'm not a professional sound designer, you're going to hear a lot of stock audio. Like the same explosion 15 times. You're going to hear the same footsteps 117 times. And a lot of it just might like take you out of it. Sometimes when I couldn't even find the sound effect online, I just had to do Foley of it. So you might hear or for effect somewhere in there. And that's me doing Foley or messing around with an item or something. I want to hire a professional sound guy to do this movie or something. Because while I made it work, it's not the best that it could be. Adding on to the thing about the music, I did add my own score to it, so you'll hear some light motifs throughout. But there are also points where I I wanted to evoke a feeling that I didn't really know how. So you might hear some music from that will be very recognizable and might take you out of the moment. You just have to work with me, okay? Now here's the part where it's going to get controversial. I don't agree with this either anymore. I kinda used a little AI to make it. Well, stay with me. Stay with me. I had the mentality of not using AI to create. I had the mentality of using AI as a tool. First of all, I used the AI vocal isolator so I can take out the music and sound effects and just have the voices so that I could add my own music and sound effects. That didn't replace creativity. That would have been monotonous to do on one's own. Secondly, I used AI for vocal overlays because part of my mentality was, do we have the technology to fix the writing of the films? So I wanted to see if I could replace some lines here and there to fix some plot holes or lore or Anakin being a creep. But I don't know any impressionists. I am not in contact with any Star Wars impressionists, especially one for Prime Minister Lama Su. Like, really? I resorted to using an AI overlay. I didn't use text-to-speech. I said the lines how I wanted to perform and let the software do the rest. Now, it's gonna sound ugly and out of place a lot of the time. Really, I just wanted a placeholder there. If an impressionist contacts me or I become friends with an impressionist, I will replace these AI voice lines. I hate generative AI. AI is also largely bad for the environment. And I started using the AI software years ago, back when I wasn't as radicalized as I am now. So you're gonna have to forgive me for those vices. I don't want to use AI ever again, if I can help it. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to warn you about. It has potential to be a solid film. And I think it's still pretty watchable now. So, without further ado, without me holding you up any longer, here is Jindo's Revenge of the Sith. Enjoy.